I have to apologize before starting this video. I have fibbed. There are some animes that I have watched, that being a little bit of Pokemon, a little bit of JoJo's back in my teen angst era. But that's pretty much about it. I might have catched maybe a couple episodes of Dragon Ball, a couple episodes of One Piece, a couple episodes of Naruto, but besides that, not much. I don't know anything too much about anime. I don't even know why I'm making this video. I just think it's nice to have sometimes you like hearing the opinion of experts, and then you like hearing the opinion of people who have never seen your TV show at all. So I'm going to be judging from an external point of view for a person who has not watched much anime in his life. Okay, we're going to start out with One Piece. I like the story of going, to find this lost. I don't. I don't even know. It's like to find a secret the fruit. There's something with the dragon fruit there that gives all these characters the Mr. Fantastic character all his powers. The Elastic Man. I think I've watched about the first episode, like in sixth or seventh grade. But besides, that's not too much. I like there's a lot of cartoons drawn about the main girl, the two main girls actually. You see a lot about that. A lot of good memes. It looks all right. It's just yeah, everything's gonna be I haven't watched yet, so we just have to disregard that tier, I suppose, because it's just gonna be every single one, almost. Uh, C tier. It's just way too long. There's too much episodes, I think, in my opinion. Demon Slayer. This is when my knowledge reaches absolute zero. I've never known much about the Demon Slayer. I don't really particularly like the design of the characters. They look too kiddie in a way. I like the pig character with the two swords. I don't know. Um, E B tier? Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? What a weird title. Very weird. Very like this looks I haven't watched it, but this looks like the worst that anime can offer from like external point of view. I think the worst animes, you know, um, from people who don't know much about it, is when there's this very nerdy guy who gets with like five different extremely attractive women. Like that's the main story of like an anime, or how to make a successful one makes a lot of money. Yeah, this looks like it's F tier. I haven't seen any of this, so I'm gonna repeat that one last time. I haven't seen pretty much any of these. One Piece, I've seen like one episode. Pokemon, I've seen JoJo's though. That's kind of the worst one I have to see, but it was just the pressure of the internet that made me watch that. I did not like it personally. But yeah, I'm not hating on anime. I think there are some good, just in any kind of medium, there's some good and there's some shit. I mean, like, there's so much shit in US TV shows nowadays that shitting on anime is kind of stupid because there's some good stuff, there's some bad stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? But there is still a kind of there has to admit, there is a culture behind it that can be very bad. Naruto looks like a pretty good, wholesome one. The character, I like the ability of the character. The character can clone himself. That's like his main ability. I don't remember the story even. Um, I don't know. I there's some couple of memes there that are alright. The songs are good. Boruto, what is this, like the son of Naruto? So stupid. Why do they just cancel the show after this, nobody's gonna watch fucking Naruto. Just give me like the no. Like I hate when like they just continue on this. They beat a dead horse. I hate when this is not just a problem with anime. This is a problem with every single medium. They just like to beat a dead horse. I don't know why Naruto is still there. Put it together. Yeah, this F tier. I don't like when they fucking beat a dead horse once again. Just let it end. My Hero Academia. This one looks pretty iffy. Looks pretty bizarre. They had this troglodyte woman. I don't really like superheroes that much. D tier. Oh, is this normal? How many fucking Dragon Balls do they? This is like this. Why can't they just have one? Like, what's the big like? There's only okay. Actually, I was about to say there's only one Breaking Bad, but with Breaking Bad, there's so many other shit to it. Ah. Um. Uh. Is this like the same as a normal Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball? What is? I don't know. I don't fucking put it in B tier because of the cultural relevancy of Dragon Ball. Plus, he's in Fortnite, so that adds a little something to it. Plus, the guy died, I think. Black Clover. So is this like some Ireland, medieval type thing? You know what's weird is that they all like represent like parts of medieval Europe. When I find that very funny. Um, yeah, this one looks all right, honestly. Slime. This one looks very predatory in the design of the female characters. I don't know if you can see this chat, but this looks very weird. I see like a girl who looks like she's like 10, but she's drawn in a very weird way. Doesn't look great. F tier. Slime Diaries. Yeah, same. Yeah, it does not look good. This could just be the marketing. Sword Art Online. This is also one I have watched once. Did not fan of it. This is just the typical like anime shit. Like a gamer gets sapped into a world where he's a fighter and he gets all these strengths, and he's in like a video game and all the girls are attracted to him. Like that's like the typical sort of shit. In America, we have like the Spider-Man. Your nerd gets hit by a spider and then he gets all the women. So, I'm not judging and saying like we're all perfect here in the States, in the Western thing. I'm just judging it on both sides. What the fuck is this? Just looks like ass. This looks like fucking trash. This looks like softcore pornos. Does not look good. Yeah. Just looks like ass. Just looks like trash. Looks like the fucking bottom of the barrel. Fairy Tail, I heard good things about this, but very voluptuous in their character design, but apparently it's still a good story. C tier. Oh, this one looks fucking epic, though. This one looks like a one that's actually watchable. Full Metal Alchemist? Sorry for mispronouncing a word. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Yeah, it looks honestly this looks fire. This one looks like a one I would actually. Okay, we're gonna put like this. This is how we're gonna do the list. We're gonna change the format right now, right here, right now. This is like my enjoyability to watch it. So F tier would be like North Korean torture. S tier would be I would actually consider watching this. And then in the middle tier would be further along that ranking. R0. This one looks kind of cool. R0. Starting a life in another world. So I imagine the character dies. Or is at least able to see ghosts. Looks alright. A lot of maids there. nerdy guy, three maids. Yeah, it's the same fucking story. Looks alright though. I like the design of it. Future Diary Snake Island. Ooh, this one kind of looks like interesting. I like stuff that's set on islands. Is this Shake Island? No, Sake Island. Oh, damn. This must be post-apocalyptic, and these two people get together or some shit like that. They survive in a bunker. That must be the story. Hunter x Hunter. This one apparently is an all right thing, but just the art style looks. I'm gonna offend somebody. The art style looks trash. It looks shit. It looks really shitty. The character design of the green little boy, the little white boy, the girl with the blonde hair looks really trash. Hunter x Hunter. But apparently I heard some good things about it. Maybe C tier. Assassination Classroom, the smiley face. They try to I think this is like a group of assassins in a school, and they all try to assassinate the teacher. That's a decent plot. I could be able to watch it, under the right circumstances. B tier, how about that? Rising of Shield Hero. This just looks like generic schlock, honestly. E tier. Eminence Shadows. Yeah, no thank you. It kind of looks a little, I don't know. It doesn't look like anything too interesting. By the way, I'm judging. I'm going to say it one last time. I don't know why I did that. I'm judging purely based off of appearances, off of the culture that's behind it. Nothing is based on facts. I'm sorry I ruined your favorite little TV show. Spy X Family. Is this like there's like a TV show called The Americans where a Russian family from the USSR, not the USSS, come to America and infiltrate the American system and operate as Americans. I suppose this is kind of a take on that, but the Japanese version. That's what I'm guessing, is that there's these spies that come to America, adopt the little kid. They're like, it's the man and the woman. They really hate each other, but they're doing it for their country, for the sake of the beautiful and glorious Japan or Russia. But they fall in love with this little girl, and it's all very wholesome. They hate each other at first, and then, throughout the season they get along too. That's the story, I imagine. But like they're expert assassins, and the little girl is, of course, at one point like this nuclear devastation type creature. That's what I'm guessing the story is, and I think I'm right. I think I might be right. Juju Kaisan or Kessen. This one, it was in Fortnite, so that already obviously bumps it up a couple of tiers. I like the design of it. Looks sort of dark. I like the design of the trench coat characters. I think it's a solid. Actually, I wouldn't mind watching a couple episodes. This is okay. S is I might watch the whole series. A is I might watch a couple episodes. B is, yeah, if you force me, if your homie puts it on, I might watch it. C, yeah, fine, I'll watch it, but I won't, I'll be playing on my phone while watching it. D is I will just kindly ask not to. E, I would just leave the room. F is torture. Not actual torture, just like doesn't look anything good. Parasite. I like more dark stories. This looks very dark. The characters actually look like realistic human beings, and not just these big bimbos, which is a plus in my opinion. As a Christian, looks very interesting almost. I could be wrong. Let's put in B tier. Chainsaw Man. This is sort of like the camera head from Skibidi Toilet. Yeah, that's about 50%. That's the sound of about 50% of people leaving a dislike. Chainsaw Man. It's like Edward Scissorhands, except it's a chainsaw man. He gets into all these troubles because of his chainsaw. His hands are chainsaws, so he eventually becomes a barber who cuts people's hair. After that, he trims bushes. Nah, I don't think that's a story. Apparently, there's this really attractive woman in it who is the internet's darling, sort of the darling of the Resident Evil 8 thing. Apparently, people love that shit. Big women, people, little boys on the internet love that. Dr. Stone. The art style looks really generic. The main character looks like he's a little bit of a prick. Sort of a wisecracking guy who makes a ton of jokes that everybody laughs. It doesn't look too interesting. Looks E. Bleach is what I drink, but the anime series, is a TV series that a lot of people on the internet love watching. I'm really sorry for that Bleach joke. You don't. That's the sound of another 50% people unsubscribing. Bleach, yeah, fine, whatever. C tier. Nah, D tier. I actually look. I think watch this. And Sword Art Online, put that in D tier. Yeah. What's this one? Hirohito, after being rejected, I shaved, took to the high school runaway. Oh, this just looks boring. Another anime school thing. Meh. The Madame of Magic. I feel bad for little girls in Japan. All their role models are these big plastic women. Not in this case. This one looks alright. This one looks okay. Something about witches, female witches. C tier. Whatever the fuck this thing is, this looks like a pure carbon copy, like a shit and Chinese version of One Piece. It looks like fucking One Piece. Whatever the fuck this with the navigator, yeah, this is fucking carbon copy of One Piece. I don't even watch the TV show. Okay, Attack on Titan, I think, is the only one that is. Sorry. I would like to enjoy myself some Attack on Titan. I've watched the first episode, didn't really suck me into it because I'm not a avid anime watcher. I would say, but I think a lot of people like it, and the art style and everything is very interesting. I might give it another chance after my, after my some gained intelligence. Uh, I don't know what this is. Some sort of cyborg people or whatever. Looks like some trash. This one, I don't know what this one is. Looks cool with this. I like the design of this woman, and I like the design of this guy. Very interesting. Looks cool. I can't see any of this. Anyway, yeah. Anime ga kill. Sorry, my dyslexia. Akume ga kill. I don't know what the fuck. This just I don't know. Hell's Paradise. Yeah, hell is not a paradise for you, buddy. 1% of Japan believes in Christianity. Well. F tier. Fates Stay Night. They need to get some sort of a translator up in that country. I think this is the cooking one where they cook. Anime where people do stuff. Normal. D tier. This looks like trash. Looks like garbage. Just some shit comedy. Yeah. No thank you. No game, no life. Okay. No game, no life. F tier. We're going on a crusade here. Cladmore. Cladmore. Looks very sort of fear of hunger type beat. D tier. Blood. Okay, this one looks cool. This one looks fun. I imagine it's this guy looks like a vampire. I imagine there's some sort of relation there. Blood C. I like that too. Looks very interesting. Looks fun. B tier. This is also, I think, a similar sort of Dracula type thing. At least looks like it. Maybe it's alright. I don't know. Fateh. Yeah. No thank you. No thank you. Fate Grand Order. Generic. Fate Apocalypse looks fun though. Fate Apocalypse looks okay. Fruit Baskets. Okay, this is the story of Fruit Baskets right here, folks. New girl from the big city of Tokyo moves into a small village in Japan where she sees this old guy, this samurai type figure, and a young guy, which they start out having, some conflict here and there. They start arguing. She's from the big city. He's a humble guy who tends the fields, but eventually they come up together and they form a nice and unique bond. That's Fruit Baskets, but it's called Fruit Baskets because the woman enters this house where there's a lot of crazy people and wacky shenanigans appear. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? Tell me if that's the case. Eden's Zero. This looks like the most like AI. ChatGPT, can you write me a story about a space explorers? That's an anime that has a very wide, diverse cast of characters. Yeah, chop it up. Give me something better next time. Dress Up, Darling. The very beta male, husband that loves touching receipts. Soy boy husband, who has a lot of money, spends increasingly exorbitant amounts on his wife in the TV show. When she changes her clothing, when she buys new clothing, has scenes of her, taking her clothes off, in a very anime type figure. That's what I imagine that TV show is. I could be wrong. Yu Hakushiro. Looks alright. Looks very cool. I like the art style. B tier. Monster. Well, this one looks cool. I don't know. I couldn't summarize what this thing is. Looks alright though. Looks C tier. Shaman King. Rural Japan story. Some sort of plague, some sort of zombie virus has engulfed a rural part of Japan. This guy and a girl and a cat need to team up to save the galaxy, save the world, or whatever. World's Triggers. Yeah, same shit. Future society. Group of space cadets need to save the galaxy or whatever. C tier. Oh, Sailor Moon. Okay, this is a popular one. I have not watched it, but apparently it's very popular with little girls. I don't really know what's it about, like most of these. But apparently these girls, they save the galaxy, they save the world or whatever, and they're great and everybody loves them and there's no drama. or very mediocre drama has appeared to it. I would not like watching it because I like a little spice. The Book of Damn Badonkadonk. The Book of Banora. This evil woman is a horrible woman that's like controlling everything, and these humble cast of characters need to stop her. Yeah, and she got huge knockers for no reason. I'm gonna be back in 1 second. You guys stay. Hold the fort. Hold the fort while I'm gone. Make sure nothing bad happens. Make sure no comments are out of place. You can play some Fortnite while I go pick up my charger. I'll be back in 1 second. Don't wait for me. Don't worry, no ads. I don't have enough views for ads. Last hope. Last hope. Let's see what this cover art looks like. Last hope. Some sort of alien invasion has took over Earth, and these group of little critters must stop it. The Devil Lady. Devil Lady is a horrible woman who antagonizes other women, and we must stop her. Ragnarok. Oh, this looks generic as fuck. I'm sorry. Sorcerers, hunters. Yeah, no thank you. Phantom, Requiem for a Phantom. Very depressing thing. I like a little bit more of that depressing atmosphere from time to time. Looks very sad, very melancholic. Just depresses you. I'd rather watch something depressing than something boring. Due consideration. This is is this the one? Is this the Totoro's director? I'm sorry, I don't know the name of the director. He's a very famous director who done all the fucking Japanese movies. That sounds like a fucking I'm sorry, I don't know the name. Calm down. You can write it in the comments if you want. I'm sorry, I don't know the name. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Of the woman who is a witch who adapts to society and can't really adapt. I'm butchering it. I'm gonna go put this in C tier. Yeah. Princess Resurrection. Damn. Okay, looks but donkadonk. No. Hell woman. Horrible woman. Log Horizon. This looks like the most fucking generic shit on planet. I'm not watching this. No, thank you. Dodoro. Okay, this one actually might be okay. This very bitter warrior who's been through hell and back must protect this little boy. From whatever things happen. So I'm a spider. So what? This is so stupid. The name is the worst name. Speed Garner. I don't know. Looks a little funky. Put it in E tier. I like this old style. Holic? Is that it? I don't know what this is. The Disastrous Life of Psyche. So this is some sort of a, Japanese attempt at a comedy. Um, I can't judge if it's good or bad because I haven't watched it. But it looks funny. It looks funky. It looks like a, you know, diverse group of characters that eventually learn their lesson by the end of the episode. Full Metal Panic. Is this part of the Full Metal Alchemist lore? It does not. It looks like some sort of thing that's using the same name. F tier. Clanad. Yeah. I'm not touching that with a fucking 10-foot pole. Axel World. Little fat guy. Two women and just your generic character save the world because there's something wrong with the world and there's some big fuck off characters want to destroy the world. The Black Butler. I thought the Black Butler was on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I didn't know he was in Japan. Yeah, Black Butler. Whatever. These could be like I could have just denied one of the best shows of all time. That's been like a treasure to so many people who have stopped people from committing suicide, and I just dismiss it. But I'm sorry. Okay. Tokyo's Revenge. Ooh, Tokyo's Revenge. When are Japanese people going to make a movie about them taking back the world and justice and retribution for what the U.S. did? I can't wait for a movie like that. They need more movies where you display the Russian, U.S. movies, U.S. video games. We display, the James. I guess it's not what could be a better example, like Call of Duty. The bad guys are always these evil Russians, evil Ruskies, or Chinese or North Koreans. We need movies in which we need animes. I bet there is, where the U.S. are the bad guys and the U.S. are the evil force of the empire. And we must take back our national pride that we once had, that the U.S. has terribly claimed from us. I want something like that from the Japanese. I don't want these little elves and goblins and these very attractive, voluptuous women. I want some fucking dirt, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. This looks like generic something. Steins Gate. Some sort of coming. What's that shit that the Japanese, they love it? Slice of life. A slice of life story about a diverse group of characters in the big city. Apparently, it's always diverse group of characters, not just common pieces of characters, right? Demon. Welcome to Demon School. Yeah. I don't like this fascination with demons in Japanese people. Japanese people love demons, apparently. Radiant. Something wacky happens to this little teenager. He found something bizarre in his closet that will change his life forever. And he will go on a journey throughout the whole of Japan with a diverse group of characters. D tier. Ghost stories. I imagine this is some sort of anthology with creepy little critters every single episode. Some sort of a Goosebumps, Tales in the Dark type beat. A tier. Looks alright. Harry Shukumyana. I'm not even gonna try to fucking. This looks not for me. The reincarnation of the strongest exorcist in Another World. Can you get a bigger title than this? So this is some sort of a Jesus-loving preacher, exorcist, who repels the demons from the unchristian Japanese people. There's these little characters that they kind of sort of are supposed to represent crosses. Um, yeah. Looks alright. Looks kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, I looked at the back. I looked at the back. I know why this is on the list. The irregular the irregular at Magic High School. The irregular at Magic. The irregular things, or is it like a regular? I don't get it. Yeah, some weird things, some wacky ghost-like things happen at a high school. These two people who don't really like each other at first must come together and stop it. That's the story, right? DAC tier. I got. I can you get fucking longer? I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrevealed in the real world. Yeah, it's your classic story of, the weirdo goes into fucking another world and becomes the king dangling. Orient. Okay, boring. The Promised Neverland. Ooh, this one actually looks good. This one looks like a fun detective little children's story. This one actually looks alright, I think. Mob Psycho 100. I think this is a popular one. Mob Psycho. I like the intro. I saw that. That's about as much as I saw. Little spirits and shit like that are happen upon the city, and this guy must stop it. Great. I think it's a good one though. I wouldn't mind. This won't be one I might be actually watching. The Goblin Slayer. Yeah, fuck it. Boring. Devil part-timer. The devil corrupts souls and make people burn in hell, but only part-time. Elven Field. Okay, this one's very experimental. Very, deep and shit like that. Looks actually alright though. I prefer something deep than to some of this hacky wacky. Talentless Nana. So it's a little girl who has no talent whatsoever, who must serve upon her friends because she has no discernible skills of her own. So she must suck the life force out of her friends, and her friends are too much of a pussies, to let her go. That's the story, I imagine. Sorry, I'm a little cynical. Sorry, you're right. I'm very cynical. I have to be more positive. Positivity. Cake Kaguri. So this one guy, all these women, they go on to him in this school because he has some sort of magical power or whatever. Erased. Ooh, fuck. This looks deep. Two children and the parents are gone. They've gone and they can't find them. Or they abandoned the two children. That's what I imagine the story is. Very sad. Fuck me. Bungo Stray Dogs. No idea what this has a relation to anything. Are we at the end nearly? We're almost there. About halfway. Shankarera, Undying Love. A zombie who finds a way to have love in Japan, in Tokyo. Dangpang Ropa. looks alright, whatever. Combatants will be dispatched. It's an organization who has a bunch of assassins, a bunch of combatants, and whenever there's a problem, just like the Avengers, they send in their anime diverse group of people to go and attack it. That's what I imagine the thing is. Road to the World. So this is sort of your classic, happens a lot in Japan in anime, where it's a sports thing. We have them in the States. Don't act like we're all high and mighty up in here in Hollywood. We're so much better than these anime writers. We're about the same, if not slightly worse, maybe a bit better, depending on which areas. Same shit. Sports story, but about swimmers, about the best Japanese swimmers in the world. I think the Japanese story, though, one more cultural thing. I will talk a little bit about Japanese and I think anime, based on a person who has no, no amount of knowledge in any of these fields. This is what I feel. In America, it's a guy who always get beaten up by society, who never had one chance in his life. His mom doesn't love him. Nobody likes him, right? And then he comes out, unsurprisingly, on top and defeats the winner. The Japanese story, I think, is a guy. It's the same story, I think. At the end of the day, I was about to make a thing where it's all different. I think it's the same thing. Guy not respected by a lot of people. Puts in the work and puts in the hours to become better. That's about the human. That's a human thing, I think. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Overlord. Ooh, this looks spooky. I bet it's like the protagonist is the Overlord, and he, at the end of the day, he starts out really evil and killing a lot of people, and then he becomes good. Love is War. Romantic, something like that. These women try to get with guys. Black Lagoon, I saw the cover art, and I like the name Black Lagoon, and apparently it's these people fighting Nazis and shit like that. It looks really fun. This is a one I want to watch. This looks like pure dumb, stupid American action. None of this fantasy bullshit. It looks like a fucking Jason Bourne type beat. How are realistic heroes rebuilt the kingdom? So this looks like sort of a parody of all the anime tropes, so maybe it's alright. I don't think Japan does comedy the best, I'm going to be honest. The world's finest assassin, best assassin, goes killing people, goes murders people in front of their families, and then apparently people love that shit. High school D&D, role playing in your high school. A little weird kid with a weirdo fucking growth on his arm gets all the hotties. Very realistic. F tier. Rent a Girlfriend. Yeah, F tier. Fuck that shit, jeez. Yeah, I don't want to know. Cowboy Bebop looks good. A bunch of space cadets go on an adventure, but it actually looked like I saw like a little bit of it. Looks well directed. Actually, the more I delve deep, I know a little bit about the stuff. I think I know about the good stuff. If I'm wrong, but I never watched any. I just get these memes online. Looks alright. Spike Spiegel, is that the character? Looks alright. I've been killing slimes for over 300 years, and um, you gotta make the title less. You need to have something catchy. It can't just be I've been in for. This isn't a YouTube video. I'm not gonna title the title of this video. I've been ranking anime that I don't know for over an hour. I don't know how long. You need to put the title. Normally it's all right. It's the same shit with the problem children. It's you can't have these questions. It needs to be more precise. It's not good. Not good in my humble opinion. With no anime, no knowledge. No, I do have knowledge. I've watched a little bit of this. Oh, pardon me. The Misfits of Demons, King Academy. We love demons here in Japan. We love that freaky shit. The Aristocrats, Outwardly, Adventure. Yeah, it looks fun. The legendary hero is dead. Okay. So this is the plot. The main character, the hero of the story, dies in the first episode, and the women around him must rebuild after the hero. Sort of like, what if the hero died and the woman must take over? I think that's the story. Accelerator. A man can accelerate time and is a freak and does some freaky shit while having that power. Another. I like the art style here. They're very pretty, very pretty. Very cool set design. Very nice. Baki, another one I know. Every single thumbnail. Sorry, not every single thumbnail. A lot of thumbnails will use the Baki character. You know, if they're promoting in sort of gym thing, a gym self-improvement video, will use Baki. Um, you know, I like jacked characters. This is just full testosterone, jacked. It's great for the Japanese people, because unfortunately, they're not very muscular as a people. Um, I'm sorry. It's very skinny people, and it's good to have something character like that to look up to and say we need to be jacked. It's a good thing for the Asian community to have somebody to look up to, even if it's a anime character that is just drawings. It's still good. Okay. Berserk, apparently very sad. Oh, sorry, Baki. I've just been placing these ones randomly. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it looks like something I could watch. Um, oh, we're having a pretty good, I think, section over here. Berserk, very, very sad story. I haven't watched it, but this is what my theory is about Berserk. I haven't watched it. This is not a spoil. This is just a speculation of what's going to happen. The main character, a great hero, his whole world is there. But apparently everybody except for the hero, dies horrifically in the most horrific way possible. So probably a fire of some sort, and the whole world becomes nothing. Evil wins, but after that, he must rebuild. And apparently all these characters have been, brought up friends forever, but the whole world dies. Everybody you know dies except for the main character, and we must rebuild from that point. But they die in an extremely horrific way, and it happens very suddenly, I imagine. Is that what happens? And apparently people get depressed. So I imagine it's not a fun thing to watch, but I do plan on watching it one day because apparently it is one of the most traumatic things you'll ever see. Apparently a lot of these good ones are very traumatic or very sad in some ways. Blue Lock, is about police brutality. It's about football, and apparently the whole concept is that selfishness is what you should do. We need selfish people in soccer, and we need selfish people in life. Not a great, not a great message. Even though I do agree, you need some sort of selfishness, some sort of self-preservation in life. I haven't watched it. I just watched these video essays about it. Um, I don't know. I haven't watched it. I don't like. We need. I think we've become more and more an individualistic society. You know, with these reels. You know, telling people to work very hard at their job and make a lot of money, but not really about how you can make an impact on society and how you can better society. Because I think making money is a good thing. You know, it's a great thing, but you need to be in service of a people. I think that's kind of a thing we've forgotten. We've forgotten that we got the part of being hard workers and making money in our generation, I think. But we forgot about that part of you need to make money, but after you make money, you need to serve the community around you, and we haven't really had stuff like that. I think. I think we're going to be a prosperous thing, but we need to have that backbone to be even better. But Blue Lock looks decent. I think I'm going to put it in A tier. I might watch it. Death Note, one of the other pinnacles of anime. Haven't watched it. I think I like this one. The name is good. I like the name because as soon as you hear the name, okay, the guy has a notebook and he can note down if he writes somebody's name, the people die, and it's this whole cat and mouse story between the main character and the police, and this sort of demon figure, terrific figure, terrifying figure. Apparently very good, and yeah, apparently there's a lot of things with Breaking Bad to it. What is this? Is this a Vinland Saga? Yeah, I think we have a pretty batch of collection of what the internet likes. Yeah, Vinland Saga. It's kind of the opposite of I think Berserk. I think Berserk is supposed to be very like depressing and hopeless, but Vinland Saga. This is my theory. After watching zero, I'm literally talking zero, like zero amount of both shows. This is my expert advice. This is my expert knowledge and my expert video essay about both shows. Berserk starts out hopeful, and I haven't watched any. This is just my theory. This is just me, like, this is me going schizo. Berserk starts out hopeful, and then gets depressing. Vinland Saga starts out depressing, and then gets hopeful. How about that? Do you think, am I right or am I right? Tell me in the comments down below. Blue Exorcist. Yeah, they just love fucking demons in fucking Japan. Fire Force. Okay. The big fire. It's like a cop thing, but there's fire everywhere. It's, you know. Great. It's great. But it's amazing. Code Geass. Tokyo Ghoul. This is another big one. I don't know what it's about though. I bet it's about some undead society or some shit like that. High School of the Dead. Zombie apocalypse happens in a high school. Blah 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 blah. I don't know what the fuck this is. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This was a dark time. Very gay. A very gay show, but if you're into that, I'm not here to judge you, but it's not something that has great writing talent. It's just some dumb, stupid, fun Not something you should take too seriously. Maybe good writing, but not something you should take too seriously. Yeah, just don't get into it too much. Appreciate it from afar. I think that's how you should see a lot of these TV shows. This is sort of my thing as a person who hasn't watched much anime, except for JoJo. JoJo was the only one where I watched. I watched until it became a female prison, and then I was like, female-led characters. No, not for me. No, I'm joking. I know it was just happenstance. A lot of TV shows I like when there's a female character. But anyway, um there's these stands. These characters have some sort of a fursona. Apparently people think that they can have their own stands, but that's just schizophrenia. Good show, funny things, blah 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 blah. I think you should watch it, but I think you should do what the internet would kill me for, and that is just skip to the second season, and then it doesn't get much better than the second season, in my opinion. That's where it peaks, and then it's just a slow fall off from there. Hill la kill, a killing woman. She kills. Looks cool though. Looks cool. C tier. No, not C tier. I can't put it next to this one. Put there. Why the fuck did I put slime? Slime goes there. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Another popular meme one. Yeah, you know, fucking Neon Genesis. What more can I say about Neon Genesis? What is this little... What the fuck? This is... okay, little woman has some sort of skeleton that accompanies her and helps her fight demons. Yeah. I can't believe we have so much North Korean torture down here. Iron-Blooded, Mobile Suit Gundam. Is this like during the war? I don't fucking know. Yeah, it looks okay. Yeah, a little questionable. Yeah. I have no idea what the fuck this is. Looks cool. I'm in a spy classroom. These women need to learn how to become a spy. I think this is sort of the executives were like, assassination classroom worked so well. We're gonna do one, but they're spies. Like that's probably the pitch. Inuyasha. Yeah. Boring. The Corpse Princess. Undead Woman. A lot of Undead Woman. Trinity Blood. Christianity. I think something's in there. Soul Eater. Woman. People, characters who eat souls and they hunt demons and shit like that. I don't know. Kanusuba, an explosion on this wonderful world. Is that Nagas? Yeah, the explosion on this wonderful world. I wonder what explosion they're talking about. Sword. Is it the wrong pickup? Oh, okay, this is porn, I think. I didn't see the other. I just focused on the main one. I thought it was something weird. Not watching that. Oh, fuck this. Is this a... Why the fuck is the names? They're so fucking long. Like, can you... Suppose a kid, and then I don't know, was Born in a Dungeon, The Last Dungeon, Boonies, a movie, a moved to a starter town. Suppose a kid from the Last Dungeon. Yeah, just it's so fucking. I hope it's shorter in Japanese, but damn, like, can you like? People say, oh, the fucking English literature is the worst literature, but we win all the Pulitzer Prize. I'm sorry, okay. I'm sorry that the English language is winning all the fucking Pulitzer Prize. You have a couple of good. It's not a competition, but just I don't think in a couple of like little can you just make it? This is marketing 101. You need to have something that's like punchy, death note. You know exactly what the story is. The guy has a note when he writes people's name, they die. What's another good one? Um. Okay. Actually, not. They're not great. They're not great. Naruto, the main character, assassination, another great one. You know, we're bumping it up. Yeah, Spy X Family, same. It's punchy, it's nice. Assassination classroom, you need to assassinate the teacher, or it's I don't know what it's about, but you know kind of what the story is. Spy X Family, it's punchy. There's a spy, but they have to mix in a family, right? It's simple, but suppose a kid from the Last Dungeon is. This is so. No, I'm not watching it. Yeah, same shit. I'm not even gonna waste my time reading it. Yeah. By the grace of gods. How about by the grace of God, singular? Sorry, I'm not a pagan, and this looks garbage. It looks like fun for kids. I think it looks a little fun for the kids. Actually, maybe I might put this on. Blade Cyberpunk Edge Runners. People who live. I like the cyberpunk world. I just got distracted by the porn happening at the bottom right here. Yeah, looks alright. Very sad. Very sad. Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Animation looks a little shitty. I'm not gonna lie. Looks like a one I could actually watch though. I think. Sort of a play on the beast and the we have a long way to go. We're gonna make through it, guys. I don't know what time it is. Okay, we're okay. We're doing okay. Crazy woman falls in love with this hideous little creature. Death Mount, Death Play. I love death in this country. Jeez. Can you have a buddy cop story for once? Thank you. Ruby, these are the same people who did... What's that shit called? A Red versus Blue. But apparently it got picked up and it was great. Bofer. This sounds like a fucking Sigma. Like, this sounds like a Ligma thing. Like, Ligma Bofer my cock. It sounds like something like that. Bofer. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out. Why this fucking video games mentality? I don't want to get hurt. What I mean, it tells the story of the whole thing. Northern War. Yeah. Persona 5A. So must be the animation from the video game. I have no idea what this is about. Apparently, I hear good things from it. Maybe it's alright. I don't know. Suzuki Michi, The Moonlight Fantasy. Boring. One Punch Man. The man kills any enemy that he wants with one punch. But that's not why we love the show. We love it because it surrounds other characters who are fun in different ways. But apparently the main character is such a boss, he just kills anybody he wants. Maybe some sort of a C tier. Dragonair Academy. A little boy gets in with a bunch of girls, and yeah, it's a great thing, and they all, yeah. Classroom of the elite. Elitism at its finest. Didn't wasn't there an American one just called Elite? Hack. So some sort of hacker woman. What if I put my special attack? This is this show. What if I put my what if a little troll? What no? What if a girl from the end of the dungeon put her special attacks to the max so she wouldn't get attacked by other little goblins? This is so stupid. Can you make it fucking like it's so 18 if coming to age sort of story about Japanese woman or Japanese guy becoming 18. The Angel of Death. Another angel, demons. They love demons in that country. From yeah, okay. I think that's the underline. Yeah, it just doesn't. I mean, I like the way it's designed, but that's kind of they know what they're doing. Black bullets. Love the black in that country, huh? Kind of not surprising. Black Summoner once again. Black Summoner. Blue gender. Must be some story about a hermaphrodite. Hopefully, is that offensive? I'm sorry to anybody. It's late. It's late. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, whatever. I'm sorry for not ranking them properly. Boogie Pop and others. I'm bewildered. I don't know what this means. I'm trying to understand. I don't know who Boogie Pop is. Looks fun though. Looks C tier. Like the animation. Adventures of Dai. Generic. Banished from the hero's party. Oh, okay. This is another one where they go on an adventure and the main woman gets banished from the hero's party and must make her own life on her own side. Interesting. They love video games in that country. They love girls. Spectre. Oh, fuck. Okay, I like the name. Inspector. Okay, that's a good name. Inspector. Because it's some sort of a spectral woman, but she's also a specter. And I imagine that the character at the end of the day gets with the woman who is a specter, and it's Inspector. Sorry, that was kind of a little disgusting. E tier. My Isekai life. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. Whatever. Put it over here. The daily life of the immortal king. Oh, the little sad immortal king gets with all the women. Very sad, very sad, very sad. Fuck. Gate. Yeah. Gate. Bill Gates. E tier. No, okay, it actually looks alright. The animation looks good. C tier. Sorry, the photo looks good. Trinity. Shout out to all the 3 Trinity 7 fans out there. I'm sure you feel happy that your anime has been mentioned, and I'm sure you've been waiting throughout this whole entire video that I mention Trinity 7. There's also not 7 women there, or am I just no? There's more. Looks fun. Looks cool. Um, yeah, whatever. I don't know. Looks cool. I sort of slice of life. The most heretical last boss queen. From villainous to savior. She's an awful woman at first, and then she becomes good. I save you the time to watch the entire story. That's what happens, okay? If that doesn't what happens, then okay, fine. You can have my whole channel. The Tower of God. The Tower of Babel? Um, yeah. Whoa, what the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I not have... Sorry. Russian. Yeah. Generic. Call of the Night. Yeah. Yeah. Heavenly Lost Property. Oh, looks kind of wholesome. Oh, looks like these little angels trying to find their way back to heaven. Oh. The Law of Uki. I don't know what the fuck Uki is. He must be the main character fighting all these angry, bad people. The Flame of Drekka. Shout out to the 0.1 Flame Drekka fan out there. Why did I say? I don't know why. Shout out to the 2 Flame Rekka fans out there. Hopefully you feel acknowledged. I did the same joke as I did before. I'm sorry. My script writer has run out of script for this one. So I'm just going to say the title 3 times. Flame of Rekka, Flame of Rekka, Flame of Rekka. Great one. I put it wrong. Whoa. There, back to normal. Flame of Rekka. Scaried. Or Scry. So they try. So the thing is, for the title, they tried to find something kind of like the Inspector people. I really like the name, but they couldn't, and they fucked it up with this weird title. The face doesn't even match the other guy's face. Very poorly done. Can show you how well they done the whole thing. This we're gonna bump up though. This looks okay. Devious, or I can't read it. Eve. Matter of fact, even when I can see the things, I can't read it. So it looks alright. Lost Universe. Looks like a fun little plot. I wonder what it is. This one is actually one I could they kind of get lost in the universe. I don't know. Could it be? Rave Master. Yeah. Okay, Rave Masters. Padoom. Whoa. Am I actually the strongest? Is this like the woman? I don't know who's asking the question. Whoa. Okay, we're back to normal. Yeah. Freudian slip. Wanted to change the page so I can stop this video. Minsuku Tensei. They love this shit. Like when it comes to, I'm gonna go back to that when we get that. I don't know, man. It could be good. It could be the best thing on planet Earth. I bet I skipped some of the best shows on planet Earth, but apparently no. My unique skills make me OP even at level 1. So they have some sort of differentiation. These characters try to differentiate themselves even at level 1, which is sort of a good thing to have. That in life, if you read the book The One, or The One Thing, you actually differentiate yourself to find your own market. You don't try to compete with the other, big markets. Try to find your own little niche. I suppose that's what they're going for. That's the insightful business lesson that they're offering is how my unique skills make me OP, meaning overpowered, using gamer words even at level 1. Very appealing to the gamers, to the gamer in us. I can't believe they just make shows about gaming. Like, we don't have that much in America. Like, we don't have animation about gaming. It's very funny. Dark Gathering looks very dark, looks very, very morbid. Little girl causes havoc in the city of Tokyo. Farming life in another world. Yeah, you should go in a fucking video game and they have a little portal and they do anime. And we farm. Reborn as a vending machine. Now I wander the dungeon. I reborn as the refrigerator. Near Autonoma. Video game, anime video game. How about that? Isekage cheat magician. She cheats on her wife with a magician. Reincarnated as a pistol. 86, 87, 88. Sorry. I'm sure they're great TV shows. I reincarnated as Keys. 86. Banded place, protected by some woman or something like that, or she's like the man. I don't know. Regain of the 7 Rain. Did I say regain? Fuck, I'm sorry. Reign of the 7 spell blades. Yeah. Darwin's game. Must be Darwin the scientist, theory of evolution. But me, as a Christian, I believe that we were created 30 years ago. Yeah. What the fuck? I'm making this stupid joke. I'm sorry. Darwin's game. Okay, just for that, I'll bump it up to D tier. How about that? All the Darwin Games fans are going to be happy. Battle game in 5 seconds. And now, the sequel. Battle games in 6 seconds. I joined the battle games as a vending machine. I've joined the battle games as a vending machine. Yeah, whatever. D tier. Killing bites. Horrendous woman attacks. I don't like saying, it's kind of offensive. I don't know. Horrendous guy. I would say the same thing if it was a guy. Gantz. Yeah, whatever. Maybe it's good. Darling in the France. In France? France kind of has the French sort of thing. Yeah, Mecca. Guilty Crown. Yeah, I mean, Guilty Crown, whatever. I don't know. Gods eaten, God eaten. At least it's one singular god, so they know they're talking about one of the Abrahamic gods. Seraph of the End. Vampires regain. I'm joking. Vampires reign. I'm sorry for that regain. I'm sorry. It's late. But that's not an excuse. Seraph or whatever. I don't know. Hell's Girl or Hell Girl. Bad girl. Bad girl. Hell. Oh, it's supposed to be like Hellboy. I kind of get it. Maybe it's the same thing. I don't know. Doesn't look like there's. Is it the Christian hell or is it the Japanese hell? I don't know. Is it the Neil deGrasse Tyson hell? I don't know. Durafri looks fun. This looks like a fun piece, and plus there's a black guy, which you don't see a lot of, which is great. That's why we're gonna put in S tier. Actually, I'm being dead ass. I like when there's some sort of diversity. When these, these things, they all take place in some of the shows. They take place in America, but they don't know how to depict a guy who isn't white. They don't know how to depict Mexicans, Arab people. I feel as I'm being dead ass. I'm saying the race of somebody, but it sounds like I'm being very negative, or I'm saying the gender of somebody, but that's not my intention for this video. I'm trying to be, as nice as it possibly can. So yeah, they don't know how to depict people who aren't white or Asian. I think. If I'm being wrong, tell me I'm being wrong. But like a little attempt wouldn't kill. From time to time, I think would be all right. Chaos Head. I can't wait for them to depict an orange fellow, Donald Trump. Ian. I'm joking. It's Lane. Okay, I'm Ian because it kind of looks like. Yeah, whatever. Ian or Lane. Serial Experiment Lane. Oh, this looks fucking fun. It looks like a little horror thing where they experiment on the lane and there's a bunch of shit that happens on that fucking lane. Yeah, it's alright. Fruit of Evolution. So sort of similar to Darwin's game. Oh, okay, no. This is them in before I knew it, my life had it made. So I imagine they're in Eden or whatever, and apparently it's all bad or whatever. I don't know. Sigma. Oh shit! Wait, did I just misplace one? Who cares? Who cares? It can go past. Go let it pass. Rod. Ready or die? No, read or die. Oh, I'm sorry. Dyslexia. Which is not an excuse, but still. Read or die. I don't know. Spy thing maybe could be nice. Darker than black. Okay. It's something beneath the sea maybe. A sort of a 3 love triangle with the woman, ghost woman, and a normal woman, and the guy. Keze no stigma. K's no stigma. K's no sigma. Crazy sigma. I'm gonna put it in D tier. Yeah. If you want some jokes, if you want better jokes, give me money. Ghost Tsuni. Ghost Uni. Oni-chan. Oh, I can't wait for the next one. I can't wait for the next title. Kaime Katsu. Working for God in a godless world. That's a... I like how these people, they just know that they're... I don't know. I'm judging. I don't know anything about this. So apparently, I think it's this guy who goes to a church. And he works for the church, but he's kind of forced to... And he's this sort of atheist. Neil deGrasse Tyson, Richard Dawkins... Maybe a little bit of that cosmic septic here and there. and he watches that stuff, and then he's convinced of what he thinks, and he goes to a church and he works for a church because of some sort of complicated reason, because I don't know, some bullshit, and then he discovers God. Or the opposite happens. He convinces everybody else, or I don't know, something weird happens. Fun. I don't. I like the atheism in Japan. It's not like they're forced, you know. It's not like they're in the deep heart of Texas or anything like that. Like they were forced. I don't know. Death Parade. Death Parade. It's a parade of the death. Detail. Oh, man falls in love with the fish woman, but she. Oh no, sorry. I thought that was a fish. I thought that's just. Is it? No, it's just a jumper. Jumper person who jumps. Oh, looks alright. Looks alright. Yeah, this looks like the biggest fucking generic. Gallimpier. I don't know. Maybe it's alright. How to summon a demon. We love summoning demons in Japan. There's a weird obsession with the demons in Japan, which is weird. Beast Tamer. Looks very pornographic. Not very good. I'm quitting heroing. I put up my mantle. I'm quit being a hero. I'm going to be a normal guy. That's the story. Yeah. Oh, I'm a villainess, so I'm taming my own ass. Yeah, same bullshit. Fucking trash. Zoom 100. Oh, fucking. Little kid goes to war. Aesthetic. Rogue hero. Aesthetica, rogue hero. Okay, fine. We'll bump it up. Yeah, it looks generic. This looks cool though. Psychopath. That looks fun. Dark a little bit. I like the art style, man. Badoom. What the fuck? This Emerald Powers, apparently. Adventurers who won't believe this humanity will save the world. Wise man, grandchild. He's a great wise man. That's why we're gonna put it in another world with my smartphone. In another world. Yeah, video games, or something like video games. In another world, I can have the huzz I want. Yeah. Death March to the parallel world. Parallel world once again. Strongest stage with the weakest crest. Okay, it looks great. That looks like a Western animation on it. This looks fun. This looks different. Ranking of kings. Oh, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm ranking some anime. Yeah, ranking of kings. D tier. The Great Clerk. The Great Cleric of Japan. He's a great cleric. We follow his life. A parallel world pharmacy, another parallel world. But it's a pharmacy. It's a pharmacy. Well, everything you want can come true. And these beautiful girls, can come and give you anything. And we watch them undress. Even though they look like they're 2 years old. But in reality, they're a 100 billion years old forest demon. We're not weird. We're not sexualizing little girls and causing them to inherit bizarre views of their body in the future. No. It's purely entertainment. Just let me enjoy things, please. I don't know what the fuck this is. Generic. Yeah. Ice Blade Sorcerer shall rule the world. I live in a world. where I became a fucking vending machine. Date alive. Oh, dating sim. Yeah. Porn. Trapped in a dating sim. Okay, this one looks fun. Handyman. Looks very fun. Handyman works for a bunch of critters in different worlds. Don't hurt me, my healer. Okay, whatever. Sorry for that thing. Doesn't hurt me, my healer. 100. I'm standing on 100 lives. Oh, fucking sad. Grimgar. I'm about to. Sorry. Infinite dendrogram. What the fuck is a dendrogram? What the fuck is a dendrogram? Okay, bastard. That's the last one. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a comprehensive list. I really hope you like this. Thank you so much for watching. Some of them, I have to admit, I have half-assed. Remember that everything on this list was made by a person who put heart and soul. Even the worst ones put heart and soul. And I know for a fact that at least one person is proud, or at least did what was told from him in one of these animations, Japanese animation, referred to as animes. And that's something that should be, commended. And any domain in life, it's acceptable that you try, and you try your best. Even if you don't make it the first time, maybe the second time, you can make something nice, or maybe the third time, or something like that. Thank you so much for watching. It should be commendable for everybody to do this. And we're going to final up with the last one on the list. Bastard. And due to it being the last one on the list, I suppose that it might not be the worst thing in the world. So this is the comprehensive list. Actually, I don't know. It's probably bad. Probably looks bad. This is what I plan to watch if I ever have the chance from this video. Attack on Titan, Black Lagoon, Mob Psycho 100, Full Metal Alchemist, Cowboy Bebop, Baki, Berserk, Death Note, Vinland Saga, JoJo's. I don't know why this is probably goes here. And Bastard. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time watching this video. A little distraction piece while you do something else. Alright with me while you sleep. Alright with me as long as the video is playing. T-shirts will be coming out soon, so be alert for that, my friends. But without further ado, you deserve this. So, thank you so much for watching.